So you guys, Kashdoll and Latto were showing each other love yesterday on Twitter. So Saweetie sold 2,000 units first week of the release of her EP, and Nicki Minaj sold 1 million album units in 2022. Iggy Azalea, meanwhile, is out there selling a catalog for 8 figures. Hello tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. Now yes, like you heard, so Saweetie sold 2,000 units of her EP that she recently released, and in the first week. And honestly speaking, a lot of people had things to say about this, okay, with some people actually saying that, well, this is her karma for, dissing Quavo, despite the fact that he is actually in mourning of Takeoff's passing on, and this is what she gets basically. And some people actually saying that, well, she can't rap anyway, so it's not like she's gonna sell, she's not that much of a big artist when it comes to music. And of course other people were like, well, that's better than nothing. And honestly speaking, I do think that the people who are saying this is karma, that's nonsense in my own opinion. I don't think it makes sense. I don't think that's karma at all, okay? Let's just face it. So Saweetie is not that much of a rapper, she's not that good of an artist. However, that being said, I do love Saweetie. I love her. Like, even if she does sell 2,000 records, at least she doesn't make noise in the streets, speaking unnecessary beef with legends and stuff like that. She minds her business, she minds her bag, and you will never catch her trying to act like she's the best rapper alive, the best female rapper alive. She is not that girl, and for that I will forever respect her, okay? As a rapper, well, that's a different thing, but as a person, I respect and love Saweetie. She's also pretty. I call it pretty privilege or whatever it is, but she's unproblematic, that girl, okay? And then moving on to the next thing that we will be talking about, of course, Nicki Minaj did sell 1 million album units with no album out in 4 years. Now touch that, Dads. Okay, I don't mean to be silly. I'm now being petty, but like, you guys, do you see what I'm always talking about when I say this lady is just unmatched? Okay, congratulations to her. Not many artists can actually do that. Literally 1 million album units when your last release was like 4 years ago. In my own opinion, that in itself screams legend, okay? But that's just my opinion. So do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about this entire situation of Nicki Minaj selling 1 million copies in 2022, even when her last release was 4 years ago. And also do let me know what you think about this entire Saweetie situation. Do you think that this is karma, or do you think that her music is just not that nice and that's why people maybe do not buy? Do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Now moving on to the next things that we are going to be talking about. Kashdoll and Latto are clearly now besties. Okay, besties might be a reach, but yeah, they were all lovey-dovey last night on Twitter. And of course, given the recent developments and happenings, a lot of people had questions. Barbz had questions, and I do not blame them, okay? I don't blame them. This interaction might have been just something organic, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, no one really was following these two ladies before the happenings happened. So maybe they've always been all lovey-dovey, but we just didn't care for them that much to pay attention. But now that because they've got the attention that they got from the interactions that they had, maybe we are now only noticing it now, because before this, if we are to be honest, no one would be creeping up Kashdoll's page to check what she's doing really. So what happened anyway? Let me tell you what happened. So what happened is a fan actually said that, so Kashdoll did not even bother to put Latto on her song. The song is doing too much. And I guess Kashdoll did see that. Amongst all the thousands and probably 100,000s of tweets, she did see that whole tweet, and she said, I didn't hear that before. She probably did that for fun. I love Latto. And then, as if that was not enough love, there can never be enough love, okay? I'm just being silly. And then she also went and said, I love Latto. Y'all be making something out of nothing. I dislike that I have to come and clear ish up all the time. At Latto, Latto know what it is. And in my own opinion, I'm like, girl, Kashdoll, who is asking you to clear up stuff? Like, literally, let's be honest, guys. Well, for me, at least let me speak for myself. The only time that I really do check for Kashdoll or like her post or whatever catch my attention is when that cute little baby of hers is involved. Okay, that baby is just so precious. I know. Okay, now I'm getting baby fever. But yeah, the Kashdoll is amazing, you guys. And honestly speaking, the only time that I actually even pay attention to what Kashdoll is doing or her post and stop and be like, oh, what's this about, is when that baby is involved. Anything other than that, I don't think anyone is out there asking and looking for Kashdoll to clear anything out, unless if maybe she comes or seemingly comes for a more famous and more talented rapper, maybe. This is just me being honest. I'm not trying to be shady or anything, but that's just my opinion, to lovers. And then also Latto did saw that tweet and she decided to respond and say Kashdoll in your voice. Okay, I think that was a little cute interaction. The motives behind that interaction, I honestly don't know, but like, do I care? I don't. Okay, maybe these are just two women showing love to each other, and there is absolutely nothing about that. The fact that they lately have got a common enemy has got absolutely nothing to do with this. Okay, there is life after Nicki Minaj after all. Okay. So yes, so let's move on to the last thing. Of course, that, well, this is not the last thing, but Iggy Azalea did sell her catalog for 8 figures, and the internet had mixed feelings about that, and we're just warning her that they hope that it is not the same situation as the Taylor situation, because apparently, allegedly, in that whole thing, she did not exactly benefit much. So she went ahead and cleared that and basically told us that, well, she sold to someone she wanted to, and she sold it for 8 figures, and she will probably not need to ever work for the rest of her life, and that she had another investment that she wanted to invest in. That's why she decided to sell the catalog. And honestly speaking, from what she was saying, she did sound like somebody who's business savvy. And I mean, I love to see women who know what they're doing, you know, who have like their financial knowledge in place. I love people who are financially woke. Okay, attributed to my career, I don't know, but I just love it when women know what they're doing with their money, and I hope that's the case for Iggy. Okay, finally, you guys, it seems like JT spoke up about the Uzi situation, and she basically said that, well, you people want Uzi to cheat so bad. Well, he's not a cheat, and whatever she tweeted, she's the one who was acting up for a petty reason and things like that. And honestly speaking, I do believe her. Okay, I do believe what she's saying. I mean, we all have been in that situation where you like fight with your partner and you probably take it a notch further and you just, you know, over exaggerate the situation and you lash out. And I guess for JT, announcing that she's single on Twitter is a way of like dealing with her frustrations against Uzi. I mean, who am I to judge her for that? Okay, and honestly speaking, I can see JT might be that kind of a person who, like, when she gets annoyed, she's like, you know what, it's a done thing. I think they're really cute together. Okay, but that's just my opinion. So you guys, thank you very much for watching, and do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about this entire situation. Now, until my next one, see you, and do not forget to subscribe. Okay, subscribe. Okay.